So what's up everybody and welcome back to another new vlog. So today I'm going to show my settings for Insta Ace Pro. Though in the market the Ace Pro 2 is available now, but I am using the Insta Ace Pro because this video is not sponsored. This is my own purchase. So the settings I'm gonna use for today's ride is going to be 4K 60 FPS. But the thing is, while in the edit, sometimes I make the 60 FPS to 30 FPS because there are certain footages which are slow motion which I like to add on my timeline. And if I keep two different FPS in a same frame, like on a 60 FPS timeline I'm putting a 30 FPS also, then eventually when the output will come it won't be that smooth. So sometime it is on the 30 FPS. So right now the setting is 60 FPS on this camera, and the mic today I'm using for this is Hollyland Lark M2. It's a wireless setup. So this mic will be placed inside my helmet near my chin. So it does contain a magnetic mount through which you can mount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one clip of no edit, no color correction, nothing, and then I'm going to put a clip in which I have done some color correction, some render in terms of sound, picture, clarity. I am using the vivid color profile of the Insta Ace Pro. Why I'm using the vivid color profile, that you're gonna know in the end. Hey doggo, oi! So yeah, stay tuned, let's go for the ride, and then we are gonna discuss more about this camera setting and the quality of content, how I am producing it. Cheers, let's go for the ride.
Just look at that beauty and just look at the weather. It is so fucking beautiful. Damn bro, the sunlight. Sometimes solo ride are the best decision you can take in your life. No rush, just pure riding. So this is my solo spot. I just love this tunnel and the view you can get of the bike from this side. So this is all about this camera. So Insta just launched a new Ace Pro 2. I have not used it and I don't know how it works, but I'm using the Insta Ace Pro and that works pretty good. So you just have seen the ride quality. I was riding on 4K 60 FPS, but when you are watching this video, I have done it to 4K 30 FPS because of the cinematic look and to merge the other slow-mo shots in this video. So how I have done it, for this I have to make another separate tutorial on the editing part of it, the entire vlog editing, that we are going to do sometime later. But this is for the review and the quality of Ace Pro. So let me just take out my helmet and then we are going to continue talking and discussing about this camera. So with this we are about to exit the expressway. Thank you. Kindly visit again. Yes, we will visit again.
So finally, after the ride, here I am at this beautiful place. You are just gonna see the cinematics while we are talking. So the ride was fantastic, and in this ride I tried to basically tell you how I use my Insta Ace Pro. I hope you have understood that I am using a basic settings of 4K 60 fps, and the color profile I'm using is vivid. I'm not using the standard or log. The reason behind is I use two camera. One is Insta 1X4 and one is Ace Pro, and if I use the log profile of picture in both the camera, then during the edit it becomes very difficult to color match both the profile, because I'm not a very pro in color grading and everything. So what I do is I try to keep it either on the standard or on the vivid. The best part about doing it on vivid is that you get all the colors out and your work on the post production or the color grading becomes negligible. Then only you have to match the highlights and the shadows. That's the only thing you basically have to do. And when both the cameras are using the same profile, vivid and vivid, then it becomes comparatively easy to match the colors as compared to the log profile or the standard profile, because X4 shadow and the highlights are entirely different from the Ace Pro, because both the cameras are obviously different, but there is a difference in editing smoothly. And I use Final Cut Pro, and in that I use a multicam mode, in which when I'm recording, when I'm using both the cameras, I just do a clap or 3 times beep beep beep. So that helped me to connect both the clips at the same point using the audio. So in that case I can basically put two clips in one file, play the file and switch whichever angle I want to use in my vlog or I want to show to the people. So it becomes comparatively very easy to edit in that way, and while you are editing in that way you want to keep the colors same. For the sound, what I do is usually I put a Rode mic in my helmet, but I put a Hollyland Lark M2, which is right over here on my collar right now, that on my X4. So while I'm recording and while I'm riding fast, then I prefer to turn off the sound of Ace Pro and use the sound of Hollyland. That gives me a better exhaust sound, and when I'm talking I reduce the sound of Hollyland and increase the sound of Rode. So that is how I was editing before. Again, that takes a lot of time, but in today's vlog what I have done is I'm using only one mic, that is Hollyland, and I'm not keeping my mic inside my back of the seat or somewhere for exhaust. I kept this mic inside my helmet using a magnetic mount. So whatever audio you have listened in this entire vlog is through this mic, putting it in the helmet. So basically in this video you have understood two reviews. One is how to use the Ace Pro in a best possible way, in which you don't have to work a lot on the edit table. Secondly, whether the Hollyland Lark M2 is good for a motovlogger or not, because while riding a bike there's a lot of wind going in my helmet. You can do whatever you want to do, but there will always be some wind coming to your helmet, so you cannot eliminate that. So this is how the output comes, and in the next vlog what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the entire process of editing from the camera to the final video. So if you like the vlog, consider to like, share and subscribe. We'll see with these kinds of vlog more, because I am bored of making same kind of a vlog where I'm riding fast and the boys are riding with me. That is fun, but there need to be much more content and some more informative content, so that I can engage with my audience. And you guys, subscribing me should be a worth. It should not be just like I'm riding a super bike. I don't want that. So this is a small review from my side. I hope you have liked the review. If you like the review, consider to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye, take care, thank you.